Verse 177. Righteousness is not that you turn your faces toward the east or the west, but righteousness is one who believes in Allah, the Last Day, the angels, the Book, and the prophets, and gives wealth, in spite of love for it, to relatives, orphans, the needy, the traveler, those who ask, and for freeing slaves. Establishes prayer and gives zakah, fulfill their promise when they promise, and are patient in poverty and hardship and during battle. Those are the ones who have been true, and it is they who are the righteous. 1. True righteousness defined. This verse shifts the focus from ritualistic formalities, e.g., facing a particular direction, to the essence of faith and righteous deeds. Righteousness combines belief, iman, and action, amal, particularly acts of charity, worship, and fulfilling obligations. 2. Belief in core tenets. Faith in Allah, the Day of Judgment, angels, divine scriptures, and prophets forms the foundation of righteousness. 3. Social justice and charity. Giving wealth to the specified categories, relatives, orphans, the needy, etc., demonstrates the importance of societal solidarity in Islam. 4. Patience and truthfulness. True believers exhibit patience in trials and fulfill their promises, reflecting their deep trust in Allah. Verse 178. O you who have believed, prescribed for you is legal retribution for those murdered, the free for the free, the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. But if the killer is forgiven by the brother of the slain, then grant any suitable payment and let him do so with fairness. This is an alleviation from your Lord and a mercy. But whoever transgresses after that will have a painful punishment. 1. Qisas, retribution. The concept of qisas, legal retribution, ensures justice and deters violence, but it is balanced with mercy and forgiveness. Scholars interpret the equality in qisas to reflect justice while emphasizing that forgiveness is preferable if the victim's family chooses it. 2. Forgiveness over retaliation. While qisas is a right, Islam encourages forgiveness and reconciliation, emphasizing compensation, diya, over revenge. Forgiveness is seen as a higher moral virtue, reflecting Allah's mercy. 3. Limits of justice. Transgressing beyond the bounds of justice, even in retaliation, leads to severe punishment, underscoring the importance of maintaining fairness. Verse 179. And there is for you in legal retribution life, O you of understanding, that you may become righteous. 1. Preservation of life. Qisas acts as a deterrent to crime and upholds the sanctity of human life. This ayah emphasizes the balance between justice and mercy, ensuring societal harmony while respecting individual rights. 2. Moral development. The aim of qisas is not vengeance but to instill a sense of responsibility and encourage righteousness in society. Verse 180. Prescribed for you, when death approaches one of you, if he leaves wealth. A bequest for the parents and near relatives according to what is acceptable, a duty upon the righteous. 1. The obligation of wills. Making a will ensures fairness and prevents disputes among heirs. While fixed shares in inheritance are mandated by Sharia, additional bequests, wasiyah, can benefit non-heirs or serve charitable causes. 2. Prioritizing family. Bequeathing wealth to parents and relatives reflects the importance of family ties and ensuring their well-being. This verse emphasizes the need to balance between fulfilling obligatory inheritance laws and voluntary bequests. 3. Acceptable bequests. Bequests should be reasonable and not harm the rightful heirs, reflecting fairness and justice. Verse 181. Then whoever alters the will after he has heard it, the sin is only upon those who have altered it. Indeed, Allah is hearing and knowing. 1. Prohibition of tampering with wills. Altering a will to deprive rightful heirs or manipulate its terms is a grave sin. Allah's knowledge ensures accountability for such actions. 2. Upholding justice. Wills must be executed as intended by the deceased, reflecting trust and justice in societal dealings. Verse 182. But if one fears from the testator error or sin and corrects that which is between them, there is no sin upon him. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. 1. Rectifying errors. If a will contains injustice or errors, it is permissible to rectify it to ensure fairness. This ayah stresses the importance of consultation with knowledgeable individuals, e.g., scholars, to resolve such issues ethically. 2. Forgiveness and mercy. This verse reflects Allah's mercy, allowing room for correction without blame if the intention is to establish justice. Key themes. 1. Righteousness beyond rituals. True righteousness is a combination of faith, worship, and social responsibility. Acts of charity, patience, and fulfilling promises are central to one's moral character. 2. Justice and mercy in law. Laws of qisas and inheritance reflect a balance between justice and mercy, ensuring societal harmony. Forgiveness and reconciliation are encouraged as higher moral virtues. 3. Accountability. Tampering with divine laws, such as inheritance or wills, results in severe consequences, emphasizing the need for honesty and fairness. 4. Flexibility in rectifying errors. Islam provides mechanisms to correct injustices or errors, reflecting Allah's compassion and the religion's practicality.